Hello, hello, and welcome back. Well, it actually is a welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is a game I haven't played since I first recorded it for YouTube, which was a few years ago now. Back when I still had a terrible computer and a terrible computer, and was pre-recording and uploading stuff using a very basic version of OBS. But I thought, it's been a while since I played a decent horror game, and I'd like to try again, especially now that I can, put up the graphics to max and stream in, a decent frame rate. So let's get into it. Normal hard mode. Do I challenge myself? You know what? Let's challenge myself. I don't know how hard mode makes it, but is that hard mode that makes that icon upside down? Because I'm fairly certain I don't remember it being upside down. But to be fair, it's been that long since I played this game that I could be wrong about any number of things.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
Mayfair.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Focus.
My name is I am Daniel.
Daniel. Oh, see, I can't actually remember too much about the story of Amnesia. I know, of course, you have Amnesia, and I remember bits and pieces, and it'll come back to me as I play before I actually get to the points where I see things. There we go. Mementos being added to the journal. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. No diaries. No notes. Right. Okay, so if on hard mode, I'm guessing that tinder boxes are going to be very need to be very conservative with them. No lighting up rooms unless I absolutely need to. There's just falling rocks. Is that because I'm always good crystal clear? It feels like I'm injured, but maybe that's just the... Oh, grab an object, right mouse. Okay, right. I remember how to do that. Ooh. You okay, Daniel? Ooh. Hello, you have to do this in Amnesia. Just gently remove every armor. Okay, it's toggle crouch. I guess I probably want that in a game like Amnesia. Hello, and can I leave? Oop. No, I cannot. And... okay, I just can't interact with it again. I thought it was going to do one of the things where... like the fleshy stuff grows over it. Hello, opening door. Tinderbox. Is that just a coat rack? No, not a lever. Right. Just a vase, fire, nothing I can grab. Okay, let's press on. Closed door behind you is always polite. There's no door there to close behind me. Nothing in there. I don't think that's a note I can read. Just a broom, but I might as well. Nope, can't read it. None of the weird transforming pictures yet? All is good, all is good. Do I probably want to be careful seeing any of the transforming pictures, because I think those are like the weird events that can affect your sanity? The stairs we go. Hello. Creaky wood. See, I'm oh, camera, don't do that to me. Oh, Daniel. Oh. You okay there, Daniel? Okay. That's starting to kill my confidence a wee bit. Because I was kind of going through the thing, I know, Creek. I know Amnesia is... It's not for like a large portion of the game. Hello, you nearly gave me a bit of a scare there. Oh, I'm in the darkness. Darn. A slight headache. Okay, right. Need to be careful. Forget darkness is a real issue. Can I pull those away apart? Nope, I can't. So this isn't optional. I think this is the room I go into and the door slams shut and all the lights go out. Something like that happens in one of the areas in Amnesia. No, nope, can't move the shirt. Nothing underneath it. Nothing in here? Nope. Okay. Moving on into the room. Am I going to get jumped by Shadow? Nothing in here, so I'm not even going to risk it. Oh. Yep. Close that nice and solid. Cool. So, yeah, but I was getting kind of confident because I was kind of felt in Amnesia you've got the there's nothing that can actually kill you except I suppose losing sanity can kill me in hard mode. But there's no monsters or any real like active threats for the first wee while. It just focuses on just using the atmosphere. But I don't know if that changes in hard mode because I've never actually played hard mode or looked into it. Torches. Can I not pick one of these up off the wall? That'd be very nice. Oh. Down into here. We have the really loud... Whoa! I need to interrupt because the really loud bugs. Okay, that's just a box, not a crate I can open. Oh, the bugs disappeared. Okay. Slight headache still. Stand in the light. I'm fine. I'm fine. Nothing over here. It's one thing that I can't... Hello, unsettling event. Can I not look at the unsettling event? Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Maybe hard mode was a mistake. One thing. Nothing in the box. Oh. Okay. Right. Do not have particularly much oil. I know hard mode said tinder boxes were more scarce. I wonder if it's like everything is more scarce. Oh, yep, I hear the earthquake. Nothing to read. Creek. Playing on hard mode, I might have made the mistake of overestimating my skill at games again. Because I don't want to. I already kind of Celeste beat me. I don't want Amnesia to beat me again. Yeah, well, it didn't beat me the first time. I beat that. I did beat Amnesia. Oh, yep. Forced me to look at the thingy. Just going to have a quick little glance around for leaves of some kind. I don't think those are. Okay. Nothing here except a note.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brenenberg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Right. Daniel's note to self. No diaries are available. It's available. And then there's a lever somewhere I need to pull, isn't there? Oh, wait, right there. Click. Solve the puzzle. Into the entrance hall. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. Right. Here we are. Okie dokie. Oh, flashback time.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brenenberg.
Refinery. Fabrica El Equatoria. And if I click on this... Oh no, you... Okay, it wasn't in... It doesn't suddenly appear. Toughened plant. Can't be torn by hands or tools. So I then write down items. Could it be dissolved? Right. I believe if you go this way, you don't want to interact with the door because that causes thingy to happen. like the oil. Definitely want that. There's no harm just using it immediately, I don't think. Might as well keep it as full as I can keep it. Oh, well, I do suppose, and that you can come across the oil tanks, like the ones you can't take with you. So, okay, maybe that was a mistake then. Now, if I remember correctly, laboratory, wine cellar. Oh! Yeah, won't budge. Nope. Might have something to do with those wooden planks in front of it. That's not possible. The archives. Don't know if you're supposed to go to the archives first. And down here is another room that you just can't get access to. Up we go. And into the archives. A fragrant taste of rose lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Right. Nothing. Okay. Hello. What to do? Yep, I hear the footsteps. Catalogs. Oh, is this too dark? No. Okay. Maybe it is. That is one thing that kind of bugs me about Amnesia, is it's hard to tell, like, what's dark and what's not sometimes. Like, this apparently counts as darkness, but it feels pretty bright to me. Bright enough I wasn't concerned. As I hear those footsteps, I do not like them. Study. What is that buzzing? Do not like those footsteps. I'm fairly certain that is just general ambience in the area to freak you out, but...
16th of May,
Oh,
1839.
diary.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yes, I hear you, ghosts. Part of me is expecting the... I think this is the place where there's like the fake out monster that appears but isn't actually a monster. The one who's playing the piano. I feel I've missed a point. I feel I want to kind of... Because you come along this way, I believe. Yeah, and you have a huge room with the piano in it. And at some point I'll hear someone playing that piano. And if I come into this room, there'll be a monster there. But then the monster chases you, but when he gets close, just disappears. Okay, that sounds like a monster. Doo-doo-doo. This one is the floor plans. Oh,
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
okay, so reinforcing the structure against the darkness. Bit more oil, I'll take it. There it is. No music. More floor plans. That is... this doesn't feel overly dark. Not enough to be reducing this. So how did it... Oh, that prevents you backtracking here, doesn't it? Oh yes, because you have to then do the puzzle where you break through that wall. I vaguely remember this. I kind of, once I saw the wall bit, Central Prussia. Oh.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Oh.
I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oh no. Imagine being trapped when you go exploring ancient tombs. I feel I have to use light. That far too much just prevents simple things. Right. Let's grab a rock. And yeet. Oh.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh, don't like that. There's some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Do not like the noises. Won't open, it's locked. Indeed. pick that up. Oh. Altstadt and Brenenberg Castle, 1808. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brenenberg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brenenberg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming to rule as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Okay, if I remember correctly, isn't Agrippa the guy who shows up later in the story? Click. 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 Ooh. This is not the room I was in before, but I think I needed to open it to unlock the door. Oh yeah, because you find a key in here, don't you? Indeed. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I'm fairly certain that's a fake out, but I don't trust this game. Okay, door's open. Open door, open drawer. Oh, note. Regarding closing of the wine cellar. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brenenberg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Okay, so wine cellar is where people are being imprisoned and let to starve. Right, don't see any tinder boxes or anything around here. There probably are some in here, but hard mode. Yep, yep. Stuff is going on. Yep. The study won't budge. The old tomes will budge. Oh, hello, book. A slight headache. Oh, and there's the piano playing. Okay. Time for monster. I could have sworn he appeared and chased you for a bit. Oh no, it's if you do try and run away, isn't it? He kind of like does it. Oh, I'm doing the teeth grating thing. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Yep, nope, not going back there. It was done, the men said. The tomb had been revealed. Tin Hinan awaits, grinned the toothless foreman. Oh, whoa! Ow! Ooh, okay. Forgot that happened. Okay. Didn't actually hurt too much, I don't think. Health is still all as good. But the darkness is closing in. Okay. So I've got the wine cellar key, which is what I need to enter the wine cellar, I assume. But let's go to the laboratory first, because I am of the type who I always do things in the order that's not necessarily recommended. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark, domed ceiling. It is dark in here. Right. Sanity is dangerously low. Oh. Ooh. You lose sanity quickly. I'm... Ooh, okay. Just hold on a bit, Daniel. Just hold on a bit. I'm... Ooh.
Someone's coming.
Don't worry, Daniel. You're okay. You're doing fine. You're really not, but I need you to. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Right, so the ingredients I need for things are in the wine cellar. Yep, okay. I don't want to look down there because I believe the sea monster is down there. The water monster. Which can't do anything to me, but I do believe it could hurt my sanity. Ow! That's right.
There should be more Cooper.
You saving costs Cinderball.
Right.
Oh,
Let me see. And one part Aquafortis.
this is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aquafortis, and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, that got me one tier of... Okay. No, I might have to redo, like... I'll push through to the end of the stream on hard mode, but depending on how it goes, I feel I might need to if I'm doing this again, do it on normal mode. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Oh, house. Get a quick top up. Oh, use the key on the door. Is the wine cellar somewhere you can actually meet monsters? I can't remember. I think it might be. Who?
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
An F an enemy, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, I think I might have to, because I don't know if I'm making it through the game if my sanity is dropping that quickly. Oh yeah, monster can appear here for the first time. Because as is, my sanity is only like one step away from. That helps heal hit wounds, but I need sanity potions. Oh, go away. Yep, I'm aware. Why isn't he leaving? I need him to leave. Okay. He's wandering away. Right, because here's the thing, my sanity is now super low. Ooh, oh, because your sanity dropping so quickly into darkness, but the darkness also being your only real way to hide is... Ooh. Hold on for me, Daniel. Hold on. Now, I can't remember if that means there actually is a monster here. I don't like how much... of the torch I'm having to... What? Why red? Orpiment. Okay, there's one of the 4 ingredients. Did I miss one in the other room? I think I might have. Did that? I don't think finding just the orpiment helped me. Ooh boy. Hard mode was a mistake. Oh no, hard mode probably wasn't. Ooh. Stop doing that. Oh. Oh no. There's nowhere to hide here, and oh, sanity is very bad. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, see, I have to keep my lantern on, because otherwise I am going to die. First of all, I've only found 5 tinderboxes so far, and I need to use 4 of them just to save.
Is anyone there?
Nope, no one's here. Oh! Oh! Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Ooh, no, can I get up? Can I get up? Can I get up? Aye, my sanity really isn't high enough to be seen in the dark like this. Oh boy, now I can hardly see a thing. Well, at least the monster can't get in that way either. A few drops of oil, not overly helpful. Right. Okay. Being in a game like this is going to be a... Right, I can move these. Come on. Push. Oh, this is not being particularly easy to work with. Oh, there we go. That was a bit easier. Right. Can I... Oh boy. Wait, I can't get through there anyway? Oh, oh no. There we go. Mash spacebar. Always the best way, right. Is there a way to... Oh wait, that's a ladder. No, it's not. It's a edge of a shelf. Do I want to... I am very lost as to where I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be doing again. Right. Oh, okay. No, I must have just been doing something wrong before. Because these are easier to move than I originally it seemed to be. Come on, out you come. Out you come. Yeah, if I die before the end of this stream, I think I will restart and do this not in hard mode. Head is pounded in hard. Okay, so staying into light slowly restores my sanity? I have used up so much oil. Oh, nope. Don't like any of this. Just need to push in.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh,
The xenomorphs are here.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
accept it.
My name is Wilhelm, House of Jerk. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to the Castle Brenenberg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly, and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honours I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brenenberg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer...
We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
I know I probably don't want to be using sprint too much, but I also feel a need to move quickly. Sanity, I feel... The monsters, it says, were more... I think it says like they were more aggressive. I don't know if it said they do more damage, but I think generally if you get caught by monsters, you're dead in Amnesia. But if... So far, I feel like sanity's really going to be a problem. Like when it said less... Yep. There's the blood walls. Ow! And of course it... There's no way to avoid that. Ow! Ooh. I don't know if you can... I don't know if there's any way to avoid that, really. Because... It's still only 5 tinderboxes. I don't think I found any in the cellar. Yes, yes, yes. I don't think the order matters if I remember correctly. I think it's just... I think you just have to combine 4. Also... Oh. Nope. That's the stairs breaking, I believe. That's a curious point. Oh no, because you don't need the potion to get out. Yes, yes, yes. I know there's another one there. I am familiar enough with this point in the game, and I'm trusting... Hard mode doesn't change any of the... I am out of oil completely. Oh, nearly completely. Eee. Okay, and then... Bunsen burners, go! Well, I don't know if you can call these Bunsen burners, but... Burners! Oh, I need to... I hear your noises. I don't believe you. Pot of acid. Oh, it looks like something broke through from there. Right, now, if I remember correctly, there's like a step ladder or something you can find about? Or is it just boxes? I could have sworn it was more complicated than that. Yeah. I'm fairly certain it's a ladder, like a step ladder or something you have to find. Oh, but I'm out of oil. This is a problem. Oh no, it's just like this plank, isn't it? Oh, I need to sprint because I need to get a puzzle solved and into the light. He sat down by the castle wall, gasping for air. Sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand-veiled ground. Yep, more fleshy stuff. Am I going to get hurt again? Yep. Still a few cuts and bruises. I can take a few cuts and bruises, I think. The refinery. There you go, crystal clear. Into the refinery. Oh, and immediately I'm in the dark and cannot see a thing.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason?
Ooh, I
Why
feel I
is
need
it
to
so
move through
dark?
quickly.
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I think I need to sit in the light for a moment. I think I need the sanity. Only a slight headache. I could have done without. I could have done without that. Does that recover sanity? I don't want to spend the time streaming, just sitting in. Be careful when enemies are near. Is this because an enemy is oh, yeah, this is where you first meet enemies, isn't it? I recognize the barrels. And you get that first sight. I'm still only on a slight headache. That's okay. I just need to get through this area like quickly as possible. Ooh boy. You knew. I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to be doing or where I'm supposed to be going. I'm gonna go for this door. There's light coming from here. Can I crouch in? I can. Light. What now? Head is pounding and hands are shaking. That's hardly anything. I assume I want to open that trap door. Oh, please have something in. Oh, open chest. Oh, there it is. Nothing. Right. Turn to the left. This is a wee bit awkward. Oh no, it's. I think that's it. Just it. Opened. Okay. Making it through. I think. This is progress. Cellar archives. He crashed through the surface. The dark Atlantic water smothered him as he struggled to make sense of the situation. Right. Oh, I recognize this corridor. I think every Amnesia player recognizes this corridor. Yep. Hello, friend. Nope. Oh. Enemies. Well, do they instantly kill you or just... Oh, is that it? Enemies will spot you more easily. Tinderbox and oil is hard to come by as well. Autosave is disabled and saving your game costs Tinderbox. I should have read that bit. Losing your sanity. I read this, losing your sanity will kill you. But okay, also. Okay, so if you have okay. Right. Okay. Let's start a new game on normal. Okay, because I am.
Don't forget, some things
Can we? Oh, you can't skip the intro.
be forgotten.
Okay.
Shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Ooh. Okay. 1 hour in, and yep. Let's see if I can speedrun what I've done though. Oh no, I will be looking for tinderboxes because tinderboxes are important. Oh, that was right. Okay, can I stand up, please? Having to use tinderboxes to save and having so few tinderboxes. I'm gonna have to compare to how many tinderboxes I end up with when I if I can go through and not use any, because I don't think I used any before the acid. Oh no, I did use one, I think, to light up the torch by the burners. Hello. Oh yeah, there's one that wasn't there. I'm fairly certain that wasn't there before. That one definitely wasn't there. Either I was blind. This isn't Legend of Zelda? No rupees? Okay. That note's still unreadable. Right, that is just the Amnesia potion is still what's... Yep. Already at 4. Hello? I'm not scared of you. Oh, yep, hello. Whee! Slide, Daniel, slide! Right, I've seen this before. Just want to get back to where I had been. Excuse me, I'm gonna grab that. See, this is one situation where meta knowledge is kind of giving me an advantage because I know I'm safe here. I've played through this like just there now, so I remember that I'm still not seeing any tinderboxes in here, so I am going to avoid the jump scare and sanity loss I believe I will suffer by going in there. That's still a disappointment. Down we go. Turkish delights. I haven't had a Turkish delight in ages. So I am uncultured and enjoy the Turkish delights coated in chocolate. I'm gonna take the double tinderbox. Hello, bugs. Slight headache. Okay. Looking around for tinder boxes. I don't need to look at the darkness. Tinderbox there that wasn't there before. Lantern. Little bit of oil. I think the same amount of oil it had. Right. Okay. Maybe doing this much run in the dark is a bad idea. But playing on hard mode, after having done it in hard mode, I want to, I feel a bit more confident here. Oh, and I get oil immediately. I thought you got oil immediately. I thought I remembered getting one there, but no tinder boxes. No tinder boxes.
19th of August. Don't be gone.
Yeah, we've seen this before, like less than an hour ago, or maybe, yeah, I think less than an hour. Link. And through we go. Into the entrance hall. Travelling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. We made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Hello, Alexander.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brenenberg.
Dun, dun, dun. Drama. Yep. I am not going to listen to the hallucination. I am going to press on towards other hallucinations. Or are they illusions? Are the monsters real, or are they just... does the shadow only exist inside Daniel's head? What is that buzzing? I really don't like that background noise. It's not particularly scary, it's just annoying. Oh, these really were disappointingly empty. This room is disappointingly empty. Oh, there's a note.
16th
Oh,
of
that's the
May?
Algerian diary, number 1. I don't remember being in that room. Oh yeah, this room is dark enough to need light badly. Okay, that looks like I've got the tinder boxes from here. Onwards. Ever onwards. No tinder boxes at the fireplace. How do you light your fires? Any tinder boxes into that? No, yeah, there we go.
7th
Okay.
I was...
I was wondering, did I ever find a diary number? Okay, this door then locks afterwards, so yeah, I think I want to proceed the same way. Did I ever find a third diary entry before? Crystal clear still, nice. Make use of jump while it's a valid mechanic that doesn't get me killed. Hello, hole in the ceiling. Hello. Keep moving on. Picked up oil. maps. This game has a very strict definition of what darkness is.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Well, there's the cave in. Oh. Oh. Yep, I must have missed that in the other one.
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yep, I can't look away. It just keeps pulling me back. I am not touching the mouse.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
And
The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
I believe that comes up again later in the story. I can't remember. I might be remembering custom stories I've seen for Amnesia.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oil. I will take that. Thank you very much. There's the wine cellar key. Hello. I'm fairly certain that's a fake out, and I am going to commit to it this time. You want something? Yeah? No? Want something? That's what I thought. Well, I keep this up and it won't be long before I'm breaking out the leather jacket and sunglasses again. That is something I actively do not want. That is what scares me. Swave mode is what scares me. Nothing? No. No. Just do the whole of Amnesia in swave mode. What do I get out of this? It'd be so good. I need to actually find where my sunglasses are again, though, because I don't think I have them at the apartment yet. Because I never used them. So you want something? You know what? Let's get the scare. Let's get the scare. Come on, hit me, hit me. Wait, Doesn't it do anything? I could have sworn there was a fake out jump scare if you went the wrong way. Aww. Okay. Mildly disappointed, but... No, well, thing is, well, I have to ask the question, like, could I keep Swave Mode up for an entire series? I wonder, if I stand still, do I avoid taking damage from stuff? Oh, nope. Well, as long as I'm standing still, I don't take damage, but... All is good. Head is pounding, heart is shaking. No. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. Not heart is shaking. This thing's going, like, Swave Mode isn't easy. Swave Mode is... well, I don't know. Okay, I can't say it's too... I've never tried to do it for, like, an extended period of time. Let's give it a quick little bit of a refill. It's a mindset. Yeah, I just have to binge Johnny Bravo before I start every time before I start streaming. You are standing in darkness with a slight headache. Yes, I get it. Okay. So monster here I know is a fake out.
Where did the Baron go? Who cares?
Johnny Bravo.
He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I need practice at that. Accents are difficult. I can't even do, you know, the accent of my own country right. Okay, so if I go this way, maybe there's something for me to actually pick up over here this time. Oh yeah, it's still the... Laudanum. You want me? You want something, friend? You want something? I probably don't look at him because that sanity hurts. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no. It would make this stream stand out from my other videos, other than the fact that, you know, this is decent streaming recording quality. Would give me a selling point. Thing is, what I also think would happen is it might become a thing, and I really don't want it to become a thing. I don't want that. I don't want my channel to become Swave Mode. Was that red light thing? Was that like a hard mode thing, or was it just do more events happen if your sanity lower your sanity is? Because I think my sanity was lower at this point. Oh, and the door closes on me. Don't want to waste too much oil looking around to see if there's stuff. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, sanity was okay. This is the one where I get hurt, which is a pain. Okay, I think I don't light that now because I know it gets. If you, I'm fairly certain if you light it. Yeah, when this happens, it blows the candle out. Your sanity is now dangerously low. Yep. Candle. Oh, yep, now it's at the minimum. So I want to stay in the light. Look over here, see if there's any other tinder boxes or anything I didn't get. Oh, yep, there's one. Okay, so I need to make progress. Maybe I want to... Let's use one of those. I did, yeah, I used the oil. Being a bit overusing the lantern, I do feel. Okay, hey, puzzle solved, and that gets me just back to head. I believe that's just tier 1. Excuse me, I'm trying to get in here. Mr. Monster? Nope. Oh, there's just a drawers here. There's probably a tinderbox in this in hard mode. Or maybe not, because there's not even on normal mode.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst. Oh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit!
Okay, grab that. Nope. I can do. Oh, no, this is my. Here's there's a question for you, Mooney, that was brought up with Meta earlier. How worth it is it for me to attempt to do the entirety of Amnesia in Swave mode? Do you think that would be worth it? Yeah, Amnesia not. I don't find it. Well, at the minute, I'm not finding it too bad because. Oh, of course, I think it would be very difficult for me to maintain character for Swave mode. So, see, I can go through as chill as I am, like calm as I am at the moment, because I've just attempted this in hard mode, but then died immediately and didn't realize that hard mode only has manual saves, and if you die, like, I just got kicked out to the main menu. And I just don't think I'm good enough at games to do. Hello. Yep, I know. Stuff is going on. That's a bit more oil. I'll take it. Yes, roar. I know I am safe until I enter the refinery. And you can't change that fact.
Should be more cooperite.
More cooperite. Oh, I missed this last time. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you... Oh, too much stuff going on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. I cannot remember for the life of me what that means or is in reference to. Probably could do just be careful with the cinder blocks. Oh, the thing is, I'm not sure because, like, the first war monster bit isn't actually that difficult. Right. Okay. So, can you use them? Okay. It doesn't matter what order you use them. They all go in the same anyway. Hello. They all go to stairs. And time to cook some acid. Says this No, to be fair, I was kind of paranoid there because I wasn't sure about the situation. I was trying to see if I could lure him over to around the corner of the box without falling off it. That was me trying to cheese the monster. It wasn't the first box, it was the second box. There we go. Am I gonna get hurt? Ow. That's one bit about Amnesia I don't like. Is when like the fleshy stuff hurts you. Because it feels kind of like cheap jumps. And that's one of the things I liked about Amnesia is it didn't rely overly much on like cheap jump scares to generate the atmosphere. But it does a little bit of damage to you. I haven't found any way to avoid it because it gets me every time, even last time I played through it. Yeah, it's one of the things I like.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh. Yeah. Hello, monster. First monster. But yeah, there's one of the things I like about frictional games, like horror games, Amnesia and Soma, is that they're very, like, it's a focus on the, like, ambient horror, that and being helpless. I don't really class a lot of, like, I really like the first Dead Space. I think it's a great game. Oh yeah, Soma is really good. But like first Dead Space, I think is a great game. But I find it hard to consider it a horror game myself because because you're able to be so powerful at it. Like the necromorphs are things you can fight and you can kill quite efficiently. Louder. Oh.
22nd of June,
Hello.
1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Oh no, Daniel going mad already. I'm trying to remember if this is like an actual monster or if it's another fake out. I'm fairly certain this is the first one because I'm fairly certain you meet the grunt before you meet the war monster. Okay, so that's the way back to the room with the. Okay, I think, yeah, I'm trying to think that there isn't a real monster here because
25th of June, 1839.
Okay.
I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it.
I feel there's something right behind
I've
me.
taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Oh no. Oh, he's coming from that way. Open the door, please. Okay. Sanity is bad. Sanity is bad. Not the Wills. I had never realised that before. Thank you for giving me that impression. Will Smith, London's finest geologist. I can't move that box in front of the door. I want to block up this little gap. Something's happening. Oh, it's the door. The door there. Right, give me some oil. Oh boy. Give me some sanity, please. Please, little. Grab it. There we go. Bit of sanity back. One tinderbox for 2 tinderboxes. I'll take it. And head is pounding, hands are shaking. Stare at some. Stare into the light. Yeah. The problem is, I have a issue with patience. Today on Torch Simulator. Nice. Don't like the wobble. Everything's made of jelly. Oh, another tinderbox. Mine. Many more over here. Quick little jog. Don't stand on that thing, I think that hurts you. Okay, right. Nothing to light up here, so I think I just need to be quick. Oh yeah, the bugs. Apparently that's your teeth grinding? Apparently that's Daniel grinding his teeth. Is that what that noise is? Yeah, it bothered me too, because I'm kind of like, that doesn't sound like quite the right noise. I always assumed it was cockroach. Oh, my sanity. I thought my sanity was better than that. I forget that the headache and stop walking underground. I forget about that. My brain does a dumb sometimes. Yep. Right. Oh, I have to come over here to follow me into the room. Neat. Oh, yep. Water monster time. Apparently the water monster does actually have a model. It's just, like, then transparent. Like, it has a transparency filter on top of it. So there actually is a monster down there, you just can't see it. Right. Okay, there we go. A dangerous profile. That'd be an interesting mod, wouldn't it be, Money? Imagine if Leviathans in Subnautica were invisible. I'll take Tim here with me. Oh. Okay. The flesh keeps him busy for longer than I remember. Oh, I hate this bit. I hate this bit. I detest this bit. Whew. Yeah. Does the idea of invisible Leviathans not appeal to you at all, Mooney? You don't think that would make an interesting mod? Oh, it's... See, I don't know... Oh. What's this? Is that a... What is that? Is that a finger or a bullet or something? A hollow needle? A strong surgical needle? Why? Oh, break the door! I forgot it could do that. Okay, there we go. You didn't tell me you were doing audio differently today. Or did you? You might have. I'm dumb. Ooh. Oh. I don't believe Water Monster is here. I believe this is just kind of the outro. Oh, nope! I was wrong. Run. Very run. Very run, much. Escape. Is this another dream? Oh. See, here's the thing. Like, Meta's the smart one here. Meta's the one doing actual work. My job is just to play games and be dumb. 100% of the talent on this stream is Meta. And that is still creepy. That's a safe zone. It's one other thing I appreciate about Amnesia is they generally make it quite clear when you're in, like they give you these little safe zones and make it clear, like you have the tranquil music, well lit room. So that's the guest room. Study. Oh, and then this is the elevator to another area, isn't it?
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Yeah, that's what I think. I need to spice up life a little bit. Start referring to elevators as ascending rooms. I'm not going to go to the machine room because it's getting close enough to the end of the stream that I don't want to go into like the next like zone section, especially because I haven't done that bit on stream, and it's liable to take a wee while. Any rupees for me? Nope. Still poor. Still poor. What's down here? The storage. I feel it's safe to go to the guest room and the study because I think those are just like one-off rooms. Oh no, there very much is.
What would they want with my journal?
There very much is a creature here, but it's a very small area if I remember correctly. So I think I can do this one and have it kind of be the last area I do before finishing up the stream. Why are you stuck in the open position? There you go. I think I need to be careful about picking anything up because I'm fairly certain there's a guess. Yeah. Door stuck due to a broken lock. Okay, I need to find crowbar.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Poor Herbert. Right, I'm fairly certain once I find a laudanum. I'm fairly certain once I find a crowbar, it causes the monster to appear. So I do want to kind of avoid doing that. Can I? This is my day job. This is what I do at work. I put furniture together. I can put a shelf in a drawer in a shelf. Nope. That one's too much effort. Not worth it. We wouldn't sell that. Right, don't pick up the crowbar because I feel that's going to trigger an event.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or
No,
passion,
I did not close the door.
but
Closing
suddenly
the doors
I
for
could read
cowards.
frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue.
Though I may
He
be
finally
confusing the
visits the
line
chamber
between
himself,
bravery
where he
and
retrieves
stupidity
the
again.
orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Oh no. Something's going wrong, Daniel. Oh. I didn't realize clicking the bed would do something. I thought I could move it.
Daniel. What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every
No,
night.
don't.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
And this is a swave mode. I don't have my leather jacket or sunglasses on. To be fair, I can't close the door. The door is missing, but close enough. And then oh, it must be in this room when it happens.
The key. Please, let it be here.
No, I said it. I'm not a coward. Well, I'm not smart. That's the correct response. I said the key, please let me be here.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
See, it's not just about visual, like people seeing me wear it. Having the sunglasses and the leather jacket, it's the moment I kind of understood, like, wearing what you wear can affect, like, does really affect your confidence and how you feel. Because, like, swave mode wasn't something I consciously decided to do when I went and fetched my stuff. It was, I just happened to be wearing it, and I kind of realized, you know what, swave mode just came to me. Machine room key. Sir William Smith had been marked. Oh no. Poor Will Smith. Hello. Yeah. The peaceful, tranquil music is no longer peaceful and tranquil.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Does that fountain fill with blood at some point? I get a feeling it does. I'm going to go into the study, and if it seems to be a very small area, I'll look around the study. Otherwise, I think that might be the end of the stream for tonight. 9 different kings from all over Europe had been depicted with an orb resting in their hands. This looks like a relatively large area. Bye-bye. The realistic horror experience of walk into a creepy room. Turn around and leave. Excuse me. I put you to rest in the water. There you go. These legs don't have a proper torso. There you go. Okay, but it remembers that I took the items. Anyway, I think this feels like a nicest spot to finish up for tonight. I don't know how quickly this is getting through Amnesia. I think it took me like 20-minute episodes last time, like when I was doing my pre-recording. The horror genre focuses you to do things realistic. Oh, yep. Oh, well, there is one horror game I played. I've never actually finished it. Well, I technically have, but it's got multiple endings, and one of them is you arrive at this cabin in the woods. The game will let you just turn around and leave, and that is one of the valid endings. But once you progress to the point where you've actually entered the house, of course the door locks and you're stuck there. Oh. But yeah, so I got this far in. Oh, I got this far in about an hour, I'd say. And so maybe 6 or 7 streams. So I'm hoping Amnesia won't keep me too long, because I do want to play it again, but at the same time there are other games I do want to play on stream. But yeah, other than that, there will be a stream on Monday with a game I am keeping a surprise until Monday. That'll be at 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock GMT. That will be followed by Soren's Journey on Wednesday and Friday, starting back into the MSQ leading up to Stormblood. The Witches? I haven't played The Witch's House myself, but I've seen like at least a couple of other people play it, so I do know the game, and I have seen like a whole playthroughs of it. So I wouldn't be able to do like a playthrough of it and not know what was going on. I was saying like it was what like originally kind of like introduced me to YouTubers and such was back in it was several years ago as well, but it was when I think Markiplier like first played The Witch's House, was roundabout when I first started kind of like watching like Let's Players, and streamers weren't really so much a thing when I started watching those videos. Something about that carpet looks uncomfortably realistic. It might just be me, but yeah, sorry. No. Like I probably could play The Witch's House again, but it would feel a bit like Amnesia. I was already kind of a bit on the fence about whether I do it or not. But for me, this is kind of a return to where my channel started. So I'm kind of happy to go back again for nostalgia's sake. Especially because it was such horrible quality when I first did it. Oh, Spyro the Dragon. To be fair, that's a set of games I have never played at all, ever. With the exception of I played a little bit of like the first couple of levels of one of the Skylanders games back when they were new. Oh, don't say that, Minnie. You know what I'm like when it comes to completionism. You've seen me in Final Fantasy. Oh. Okay, so is Spyro being added to my list of games to play? Oh. We'll need to get it. Oh, the remake ones. Oh yeah, that is something. I'll have to make sure it works on PC properly. I think I've seen it on. I think I've seen it on Steam or Epic or something. Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of other games. There are a lot of games on Steam and Epic. But yeah, I'll definitely look into it because. No, I have heard good things about it. It's just one of those games that kind of it never. I know. I suppose I was never in the right mood at the right time. But sorry, can I center David a bit? I think that's better. There, I think that's nice and centered. Reignite Trilogy's on Steam. Okay, right. I'll definitely have to look into that then. But again, should probably say then. We'll probably sign off this time. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll hopefully see you in the next stream. Until then, have a great evening and goodbye.
Take 'em.